and welcome to the United Stands. I'm Mark Goldbridge, and I sound like I'm constipated, but I'm actually trying to sound excited to you because inside I am excited, very excited about this game today. Look, I don't want to hear nonsense about it's only Burnley. Burnley have lost one game in the last 7 games in the Premier League. 7 games in the Premier League, and they've only lost 1, and they are very close to safety, and they are playing for their lives. Burnley are not a bad side. They will come and give us more of a game than Sheffield United did, and they gave us a game. So this is very, very far from being a straightforward win for Manchester United today. Very, very far indeed. So look, we're going to have to turn up. We're going to have to put a performance in. And look, there's been a lot of moaning about the team. I think there's a lot of moaning in general around Manchester United at the moment. I think we see it all the bloody time, and I think that, you know, I said this the other day. I said it on Thursday morning. You either back this team or you don't. Go out and play in the park. Make sure if you're playing in the park, you're not over 21. You might get locked up. But my point is, look, if you don't want to support Manchester United, it's Saturday afternoon. There's plenty of things you can do. If you do want to support United, get behind the bloody team. I want Ahmad to play. I want McTominay to play. I want Mount to play. I want Margot Robbie to marry me. I want a Porsche on the drive. I don't want to go to work on Monday. Yeah, they're always going to have something you've got to moan about. And the point is, I don't really have a problem with that team with Ten Hag, because if Anthony plays crap again, Ahmad will come on. And I'll tell you this for free, I would have started Ahmad, but I ain't moaning about it. At the end of the day, he didn't play like Messi against Sheffield United, and he didn't play like Ronaldo against Coventry. He came on and didn't really do a lot. Where's McTominay? But this is the problem with McTominay. He comes on and I haven't fucking noticed him. So unless he scores a goal, I've been saying this to you for weeks. Like, no issue with McTominay coming on, but if he doesn't score, you don't notice him. It's true. Anthony! Get in! 1-0 to Manchester United! I'm so pleased with the lad. All the shit he has to put up with, and Anthony scores for United. I tell you what, it must come from a mistake, but he's nearly crying here. He's so happy. He's missed so many chances, but we score, and it's Anthony, and I'm so pleased that we've got the goal, because I tell you what, this watch along has been fucking painful. It's almost like I'm doing a Man City watch along. The amount of negativity and anti-United bullshit in there, thank fuck for that, because that's what supporting United's all about, wanting us to bloody win. And it does just come from a bad back pass by, I think it's Sanderberg. Anthony runs through. He could have gone down, and it might have even been a red card if he had, but he does well here. He does actually well. It reminds me a little bit of Ahmad's goal against Liverpool, the way he's finished it in the bottom corner on his strong left foot. So pleased for him. 1-0 to United. Right, let's see if we can see this out now. Let's see if we can see it out. There's still, what, 10 minutes to go. But I tell you what, he's an unlikely hero in this United side, and he's somebody that gets a lot of stick. I mean, the thing is that if that's Scott McTominay, Ericsson, and is coming on, Amrabat's coming on for Ericsson. I forgot we even had Amrabat. Oh, he's going to give a penalty. They're going to give a penalty. I didn't realise they're going to give a penalty. He's going to give a penalty here. And Arna's gone through on somebody, apparently. He'll give a penalty. He's going to give a penalty. That's a penalty, and you know why it's a penalty? Because Casemiro did something fucking unbelievable. That's on Casemiro. Like, why is he heading that back to the goalkeeper in that position? I tell you what, Casemiro, over the last 6 weeks, that penalty against Coventry, he just does weird stuff. That's not on Onana. That's on Casemiro. Absolutely ridiculous. You get yourself into a winning position, and yeah. Inexplicable. Uh, 1-1. They've scored. So, you work all the way to get back into the game and we instantly implode with a fucking idiotic decision. 1-1. How many penalties have we given up this season? I mean, I'm thinking back to the Chelsea game. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And this is what I mean. Rafael Varane, Johnny Evans, Martinez, they ain't doing stupid shit like that. At 1-0 with 5 minutes to go, you got a free header and you try and head it back to your goalkeeper in a packed box. It's just idiotic. Idiotic. And people saying it's an Arna's fault, he's got to try and win that header. He's got to try and catch that ball because Casemiro's headed it to him. He's got to. I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. I'm so fed up of the beautiful game being destroyed, and I hate doing it when it's a United game because everyone will go, oh, it's just because it's United. I've done it for Liverpool with the onside. I've done it with Arsenal for that push in the back. I've done it for Wolves. I've done it for fucking everybody. But for United tonight, I'm absolutely fuming. I'm fuming. I feel like, well, no, I'll never do it, but I wish people would do it. We need to start fucking switching it off. We need to stop going to football games. They've destroyed this league this season. It's an absolute farce, and I hate it that it's happened to Manchester United because people will just go, oh, cry me a river and all that. I wish it had happened in the Villa-Chelsea game because I'd be just as angry and it would get more notoriety because it needs to go mainstream and people need to react to it because it's absolutely disgusting that we didn't get that penalty for the handball at the end. And people were saying, I don't think it is a handball, it's ball to hand. Last week, Wan-Bissaka is stood in exactly the same position and his hand's out naturally and the cutback hits his hand and they give a penalty. It's exactly the same. What is the handball rule? What is the handball rule? You cannot in one game give it and then in the not. What is VAR for? What is VAR for? Are they thick? Are they fucking stupid? And then in the not. What is VAR for? What is VAR for? Are they thick? Are they fucking stupid? What are they for? How is it I don't watch every single game of football, which is what their job is, but I know last week in this country, in an FA Cup semi-final, a penalty was given for a cutback where it hit someone's hand. And I also know in the next day at Goodison Park, the same thing happened and they didn't give it, and there's been a big fucking moaning and inquest about why it wasn't a penalty. So what does the PGMOL do? What do VAR do? They watch it back today and go, oh, okay, no penalty there. No. Why have you not given a penalty when last week it was? And I'm tired of it. Because, yeah, we're going to talk about the game, do your player ratings, but this needs to stop. I don't care if you're a City fan clipping it up or a Liverpool fan. It's coming. Well, maybe it won't happen to City because it doesn't seem to happen to City very often, but it will happen to Liverpool, it'll happen to Arsenal, and you'll want sympathy, and you should get it. You definitely should get it because it's bloody ridiculous. It's ruining the game. How can you watch a game of football and not get justice, not get consistency? That is a penalty. It is a stone-wall penalty handball. And if the prat, John Brooks, who is a bloody terrible referee, just Google it. He's bloody awful. For 2 years, the controversy follows him everywhere. But if he doesn't see it on the pitch, what's the point in VAR? Who was on VAR today? Stevie Wonder. What are you looking at and going, it's not a penalty? His hand is out, it hits his hand in the box, and guess what? It stops a fucking cross coming in and a goal-scoring opportunity. I mean, at what point does your brain not kick in and say, well, his hand's out and it's blocked a cross? Like, nobody's clever enough to think that, are they? The reason it was a penalty last week against Wan-Bissaka is because the Coventry guy crosses the ball into the 6-yard box and Wan-Bissaka's hand stops it going in there.